Welcome back to Ace Combat 7. As you can guess from the music, we're back to chasing Torres. And oh shit, I almost forgot to unmute the game audio. That could have been awkward. So, get right back into it, shall we? SP mission. Where we had left off, Captain Torres and the Alicorn had just escaped from Artilio Port. And using the cover of SAC Squadron and the deployment of a potentially nuclear-armed cruise missile, have sailed off into the depths. We also had an annoying distraction from a pair of mercenaries who went by the names of Rage and Scream. So, let's see where he's heading to next, shall we?
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer.
Oh boy. What kind of simulation are we talking here?
1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2.
1. Your hypothesis is trash.
Do something to tick you off.
Fucking amazing.
Captain Torres is a singularity.
I completely forgot. It says your hypothesis is trash.
3 strikes
That's
is a
fucking
singularity.
amazing.
Inside the confidence interval, the possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
That's amazing, though. Just the fact that the first
this.
answer it gave us, your hypothesis is trash.
This
just
is
like
3 strikes later
opinion
before he's assigned to the
fucking
LSSG.
discarded. And yes, no, bold words for people in range. As before, as I had mentioned in the previous stream, we are running a single mod in this game right now. And what it does is it causes a radical change to the guidance of missiles in this game. Rather than using a pure pursuit guidance system, where the missile continuously tries to keep its nose pointed at the target, missiles now calculate the necessary proportional lead to reach their targets on an efficient intercept course. However, this is still not the ideal missile guidance theory. Once this briefing is complete, I will show you a visual demonstration put together by somebody who is far more work into this than I have, to show you just how deep you can go into missile guidance and control theory. I had previously alluded to some of these ideas, particularly the ideas of augmented proportional navigation and optimum control theory. However, I think that the best way to demonstrate what these do is to just show you. And like I said, thankfully for me, there is a person, particularly someone responsible in the modding community for, of all games, World in Conflict, an RTS that benefits, in theory, very little from advanced missile guidance theory. No, Dusk. I have an even better diagram for you. Oh boy. Multiple return lines. Oh, this is a spicy one. This is a spicy mission map. Not only do we have the usual return line coming back from the coast over the water, we have 2 more. Holy shit, they're expecting us to go through a lot of ordnance. Yes, they are. Oh, shut up.
We don't need an ace to
Ace to
succeed.
succeed. You got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
Oh,
Go on.
Dave, yeah.
Share the career Mateus
Oh,
Torres, captain
okay, so
of
let's see
submarine
what
pilots.
Matias Torres has to say, shall we? After all, he was going off on a rant about... Let's see. Reassigned to Fenris, reassigned to Hearn. Yeah, no, I can imagine, Captain Pie. I can imagine they're expecting us to go through a lot of ordnance. A lot of it. So was his ship. Which ship? Which ship? Which ship, David? Half of the ships he was on were destroyed at Comberth Harbor. Which one? Tanager, Giafon, Raven, Fenris, Kolga. Which one of these was destroyed? Because he was assigned to several of these ships.
It all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft.
Yeah, you bet your ass it'll be a
I'd
different.
like to add one more to the mission conditions.
Oh?
Like, you want to make it even harder?
Oh, what is
Want
this you got?
100% survival rate for the sword.
God damn it, Wiseman.
Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Okay, fine, Wiseman. We'll go with your 100% survival requirement. But first, I have to pull something up for you people. Yeah, he is. The shot where he flooded the side of the ship to get the necessary elevation in a storm. I am familiar with the line, Captain Pie. It's a fucking amazing one. It'll be coming back later. What was I saying? The World in Conflict Missile Guidance. Because, like I said, a mod for World in Conflict called the... Where is it? The Modern Warfare mod. And it's proportional guidance. Yes, he is that Captain Dusk. He is absolutely that captain. Legendary shot while being on a destroyer. Then he got... Oh, shit. Is this the one I'm looking for? Yes, this is the exact video I'm looking for. Wonderful. So now let's pull it up over here. Go here. Go to uncooperative. Show the window. Perfect. Now, remember how I said before that I'm using a mod that gives missiles in this game proportional guidance? And how how I gave a very crude description of how proportional guidance works. Well, thanks to some people I talked to about this, I was directed towards a much better demonstration, not only of proportional guidance, but also to the he absolutely is Pie. He absolutely is. He is a madman. He is batshit insane, and I love it. Especially, oh god damn it, Vic. Okay, fine, Vic. I got you. Arara. Why are you out so late at night? Don't you know it's dangerous to be out this late? But anyways, as I was saying, this is a visual demonstration of how various missile guidance theories actually work. And at a certain point, you start to see that even though the missile is actually performing very different calculations, it is... Oh, Captain Pie. Captain Pie. Is this something you want to tell us, Captain Pie? Is this something you want to let us know about? But yes, anyways, this will give you an idea of how these sort of calculations work and how they are used to perform the intercept on a target while expending the minimum amount of kinetic energy. The proportional guidance mod for Ace Combat 7 that I am currently using is only the first step in this process. I will read out the whole thing, Kale, if you keep posting it. This is a threat. But before I do that, let me show you just how modern missile guidance works. I said play. Okay, there we go. Introduction to proportional navigation. Pure pursuit homing, the gold standard of Call of Duty missiles. A command equals line of sight. Missile velocity vector points at the target along line of sight. You can't hit a damn thing with this most of the time, but of course, You can cheat. You can make the missile perform unnaturally by giving it a crazy amount of acceleration. And what this means, basically, I had depicted this before, where, give me a moment, I showed just how this would work. I will do it again. I will give you a launching aircraft, a target aircraft, and their associated velocity vectors. Do this, we will go here. Then we will go to, where's paint at? Why aren't you showing me paint, OBS? I just opened paint. Show me paint. Free. We can do something very stupid is also what we can do. Because after all, paint is the only thing being shown here. It's not like it's the biggest deal in the world. And to do that, we'll also have to minimize this one. Realize that. Is it really only going to show? Really? Are you really doing this? Yeah. Oh, I see what's going on here. Yes, there we go. Excellent. So this will give me the opportunity to show you just how this sort of navigation systems work. Because there is a layer of... There are some layers to this that I forgot to demonstrate the last time. So, first step is to draw our launching and enemy aircraft. Fill. Triangle. Outline solid. Fill solid. This is our enemy aircraft. Well, yes, I know it's upright. Watch this though. Rotate right, 90 degrees. Now it's facing the correct direction. This is our launching aircraft. We will be using several colors to we will be using green as a representation of the missile in this demonstration. The red is the enemy aircraft. Blue is the launching aircraft. Aircraft blue or launcher blue will not move during this demonstration because for purposes of simplicity. Instead, we will simply have enemy red represented by a line. That line being its velocity vector. This is enemy red's velocity vector. This is missile green's velocity vector on a pure pursuit intercept. Notice how missile green starts by pointing at enemy red's initial position. However, enemy red is continuing to move. Missile green will continue to point at, no, I want a thicker line. Missile green will continue to point its nose at enemy red along the entire time that it's moving along this velocity vector. This uses an inordinate amount of kinetic energy. As you can see here, missile green has to start with a false maneuver, and this false maneuver burns a lot of missile green's kinetic energy. Missile yellow. First, we will see just how this works. I'm gonna hide that. Then we go window capture, uncooperative. And now you will see just what that looks like in real time. Notice how the missile tries to force itself onto the track of the target. You see how it's unable to meet its target. Next is proportional navigation. This is the most basic definition of proportional navigation, and consequently is still not very effective. What it does is it makes its missile acceleration is commanded normal to missile velocity vector. And what this does is the missile tries to continue, instead of going to directly where enemy red is, the missile in this case, missile orange, will try to hold a constant level of lead on enemy red. And that means that instead of pointing directly at enemy red, it now performs a new maneuver. This maneuver tries to put it in front of enemy red. Missile orange here is still on an exceptionally difficult intercept that requires it to burn a great deal of kinetic energy. So, from here, we move to a new layer of proportional navigation. One that starts to actually show promise. Watch how the missile behaves here. You see how it holds that sort of constant maneuver? That is the most basic sort of proportional navigation. And now the missile has a chance of hitting its target, but we can go farther. This is true proportional navigation. And at this point, the missile is not only calculating motion of the target, the missile is also calculating its own motion. And this is crucial. Because the missile calculates its own motion in addition to the target's motion, it is now capable of figuring out just how to the missile now starts to make calculations that are more efficient. For this, we will use Missile Brown. Missile Brown is true proportional navigation. Its simplest form. Missile Brown, instead of simply continuing what is essentially a slightly better pure pursuit maneuver, now it does this. Now it does kind of like this. And you see how Missile Brown puts itself roughly the same. Oh no, that's the same color. Really, that's the same color as Missile Orange. That's right, because no, we need this. This is Missile Brown. You see how Missile Brown is still performing a bit of a false maneuver? That is because Missile Brown, while Missile Brown is calculating its motion relative to the target, there are still more things that can be done to make the process more efficient. And this is where augmented proportional navigation comes in. Augmented proportional navigation takes this process a step further. First seen on Lark. Watch how the missile in true proportional navigation, you see how it starts performing the very, very slight false maneuver that we saw in... Notice how it performed that very slight false maneuver that we saw in Pure Pursuit and basic and simple proportional navigation. That is still going to be present at this point. And this is the thing that augmented proportional navigation finally resolves. But for now, you can see that even with simple true proportional navigation, the missile is still capable of calculating an efficient intercept hit its target. Watch what APN can do though. APN, as a rough visual representation, won't perform any sort of false maneuver. For this, we will use Missile Purple. Missile Purple is augmented proportional navigation. And notice how Missile Purple performs its maneuver early, because it's calculating its own motion, its target's motion, and the change in their relationship as the distance to the target closes. This means that Missile Purple will perform its maneuvers early on. Oh, sorry about that. I'm terribly sorry about that. Let me just get that. Missile Purple performs its maneuvers early on. Not quite Kale Callistora. APN and optimum control theory are basically focused. So I will not be drawing a separate missile intercept line for APN and optimum control theory, simply because on a non-maneuvering target, they are identical. And the video does a better job of demonstrating how OCT, how optimum control theory, does a better job than APN against the maneuvering target. But in both cases, the idea is simple. Perform any necessary maneuvers as far away from the target as you can. That way, you expend as little energy as possible. That is APN. You notice how the missile performs a very slight maneuver early on in its trajectory and then just coasts? That is because the missile is continuously calculating and determines that it does not need to perform additional maneuvers, as its initial maneuver is sufficient to get it onto intercept. We can also see this by watching how an APN missile behaves in a combat situation. Here, go here. Now watch this. As always, the demonstration starts by showing the equations necessary to perform augmented proportional navigation. They are complicated. They are somewhat complex, but relatively speaking, they are simple enough that the relatively basic expendable computer systems on board a missile can perform them in real time. This continues for extra turn for target acceleration, and this can compensate for a maneuvering target. Watch how the missile responds to the target maneuver. You see how it performs its initial maneuver very early, and then only when the target maneuvers does it perform additional maneuvers. This is one of the biggest advantages of APN. As I said before, it minimizes the need for more maneuvers on the missile's intercept unless the target starts to maneuver hard. Kale, that's not a thing! Kale, that's not a thing! And as you can see here, you can start to see just how the missile performs as few maneuvers as it needs to continue its trajectory and its intercept. And these are all crucial to making sure that the missile expends as little energy as possible. And now we're on to the big one, optimal control theory. Now, optimal control theory involves a little bit more than what this video demonstrates, because one of the other crucial ideas in optimal control theory is being able to switch between guidance laws dynamically, because different guidance laws, whether they be pure pursuit, whether they be proportional navigation, whether they be augmented proportional navigation, God damn it. God damn it, Kale. God damn it. No, stop. But anyways, so one of the other core parts of optimal control theory is switching between guidance laws. So while it might use augmented proportional navigation during its boost phase, it might switch to pure pursuit for terminal guidance so that it can get as close as possible to its target. And this is one of the crucial things that we'll explore further in the future when we go back to Children of a Dead Earth. Because Children of a Dead Earth, along with missile guidance laws, also has guidance phasing. And in guidance phasing, you can say that a missile might use one guidance law during its boost phase, another during its mid-course coast phase, and then a third in its terminal phase. And by using these different sets of guidance phases, you can get the missile onto intercepts that would otherwise be easily evaded by a single guidance law. Unfortunately, Children of Dead Earth does not contain this guidance law, the zero effort miss, which is a shame because I am afraid I don't get that one, Dusk. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. How does the cruise method, what the hell is the cruise method, and why does it move you in two directions? God damn it, Kale. God damn it, Kale. Oh my god, I forgot it says graphs. I forgot this says graphs in its demonstration. Acceleration is proportional to zero effort miss, and inversely proportional to, oh god. So basically, what all of that means is, once again, it is the missile calculating the target, its own and its target's motion in such a way that, along with performing its maneuvers far away from its target, it does not perform them quite as sharply. And what that means is a longer, less sharp maneuver might expend less kinetic energy. I know that one! I know that raid! I actually had somebody show me that raid. It might have been you, actually, Dusk, but somebody showed me that boss's theme. Someone showed me that raid's theme, and I do rather like that theme a lot. But anyways, as I was saying, as you can see here, notice how the missile, how previous missiles, even when they are performing their maneuvers far away from the target, would try and get their maneuvers completed quickly. You might notice here that instead, the missile might decide that in order to... Yeah, no, they are dirt cheap. They are dirt cheap in terms of computational power. Absolutely true, Captain Pie. That is absolutely true. Oh, okay, so it must have been someone else. But regardless, yeah, that's a really good boss theme. But as I was saying, oh yeah, what you'll start to see is the missile might decide that instead of performing its maneuver in the minimum amount of time necessary to complete it, it might instead decide to make that turn a little bit wider, make that maneuver a little bit longer, but less sharp. And the reason for this is that when the maneuver is less sharp, it will expend less energy than if it did that maneuver and a sharper turn. Now watch how this missile behaves. You see how that turn is much gentler, and that gets it onto its target? See here again, longer, gentler turns. You know, varying the rate of its turn to put itself on the most efficient possible intercept. This is the beauty of the optimal control theory guidance setup, guidance computation. However, what pisses me off, what drives me the fuck insane, drives me absolutely batshit, is the fact that this guidance, this complex integrated development of guidance laws is only present in an RTS, where you can see that many of the aircraft involved barely even maneuver. They're not even maneuvering in 3 dimensions. They're maneuvering like they're boats on different planes. So you're talking about aircraft that are maneuvering in 2 dimensions, having advanced 3-dimensional missile guidance laws applied to them. And this has never been implemented in anything outside of maybe study sims that require you to spend half an hour doing learning the startup procedures for the aircraft, and then after that, half the time the mission you're just flying is a bar cap engagement where you spend 5 hours flying around idly and maybe see 1 or 2 dots on your radar, and that's it. The fact that this has never been implemented anywhere else, or at least has almost never been implemented anywhere else, drives me through the roof. It's not just Ace Combat, Kale. It's not just Ace Combat. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of games that could benefit from this sort of guidance laws. At the very least, using them as a way to scale their difficulty, so that perhaps on the easiest difficulty, missiles are pure pursuit. On the hardest difficulty, they're using dynamic guidance law phasing. That would be a very interesting way of scaling your difficulty instead of the lazy bullshit where instead games just go and hey there, big guy for you. How are you doing? Where difficulty scaling instead is done by simply making enemies into damage sponges. I despise sponge scaling. I despise damage sponge difficulty scaling. It is the fact that so many games just use that as their method of difficulty scaling is insane to me. Or rather, I get why they do it, but it is intensely frustrating. It is intensely frustrating. It's also why there's another game I love. There's another game I love that does something very different. That does something very different in its difficulty scaling, and that is the Stalker series. Because in the Stalker series, difficulty scaling is done by increasing bullet damage across the board. And so instead of enemies becoming sponges, that means they are extremely... It basically turns the game into a sort of a laser tag situation, where not only are your enemies' bullets exceptionally deadly, so are yours. And so, as a result, you start planning out engagements much more intelligently, much more thoughtfully. Instead of just rushing in Rambo style, which is something that which damage sponge scaling still enables, you now get your players to start thinking. You get your players to start planning. You get your players to start coming up with interesting ideas. They start learning. Instead of just instead of just turning it into a repetitive, monotonous task, you have now created an environment of, oh God, don't start me. Don't start me on the legendary Sniper Jackals, because the Sniper Jackals are another example of one of the big failings, one of the unavoidable failings of the Sniper Jackals in Halo 2's legendary difficulty are a great example of one of the unavoidable flaws of putting a first-person shooter onto a... What's the word I'm looking for here? Oh, yes. One of the unavoidable flaws of putting a first-person shooter onto a console. And that is the loss of precision aim control that you would have with a keyboard and mouse. While Halo 2 is still a game that I very much enjoy, The fact that the sniper alley is an area very much designed for that sort of rapid precision flick aiming in a game that does not actually allow that sort of rapid precision flick aiming is one of the reasons why, until the release of the Anniversary Collection on PC, I refuse to play Halo 2 on Legendary. But, sidebar and tangent aside, let us get back into Ace Combat 7, shall we? Because that was quite the rant, if I have to say so myself. And, we haven't even started our first mission yet. 4 aircraft. Multiple targets. Oh god, that's right. This is the Aegis Ashores. And that already is going to dictate the aircraft we're going to use here. Because those Aegis Ashores are exceptionally dangerous once they get booted up. But there is also a significant delay before they boot up. And there is a weapon in this game that can exploit that. The long range, the land attack cruise missile, found only on 1 or 2 aircraft, one of which is the Gripen E. This will allow me to disable those Aegis Ashores before they start up and give us... God damn it, Kale. God fucking damn it. But this will allow us to eliminate that threat before it becomes relevant. Because once those are up, they are exceptionally difficult to deal with. Not only can they put an enormous wall of AA fire into the air, they can shoot down your missiles. And, that gets interesting very quickly. So, here we go. First steps first. Find the Aegis Ashores. Where are they? Aegis Ashore, Aegis Ashore.
Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Where the hell are these damn Aegis Ashores at?
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy
Yeah, I hear you there. I hear you there. Where's the damn Aegis Ashore? There it is. Target confirmed. Cruise missile out. And now for the second one. Are you? Where are you? 80 tank, 80 tank, 80 tank. That's not it. That's not it. Where are they? Yeah, okay. I think we're looking at roughly the right area. I just can't see that. No, that's not them. Where is the second one at? Those are ships. There it is. There it is. Shit, I missed it. Where's it? Reacquire, 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 reacquire. Got it. Cruise missile out. And that takes care of the Aegis Ashores. The major danger... Tyranitar, the DLC in this game is far better than the base game. Those are my thoughts on the DLC for this game. The DLC missions are written so much better than the base game. I have issues with the writing of the base game story, particularly the characters of the princess and Mihai. And particularly with Mihai, I have issues with the relationship between him and Trigger. Yes, that is a perfect description of what makes the writing of the of the DLCs so much better, Dusk. The fact that it's willing to just put a line like that into the story, into the script, shows that they had some balls when they wrote this shit. Yeah, 1, your hypothesis is trash. Also, yes, no, I see that, Dusk. Let me get that for you. Tomahawk Missile Guidance by the United States Department of Defense. The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference or deviation. The guidance subsystem uses deviation to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't. Actually get the rest of this text because I actually do need the rest. I don't know this entirely from memory, so... Tomahawk missile copy pasta. The guidance subsystem uses deviations to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't. And arriving at a position where it wasn't, it now is. Consequently, the position where it is now the position that it wasn't. And it follows that the position where it was is now the position that it isn't. In the event that the position that it is in is not the position that it wasn't, the system has acquired a variation. The variation being the difference between where the missile is and where it wasn't. If variation is considered to be a significant factor, it too may be corrected by the GEA. However, the missile must also know where it was. The missile guidance computer scenario works as follows. Because a variation has modified some of the information the missile has obtained, it is not sure just where it is. However, it is sure where it isn't, within reason, and it knows where it was. It now subtracts where it should be from where it wasn't, or vice versa. And by differentiating this from the algebraic sum of where it shouldn't be and where it was, it is able to obtain a deviation and a variation, which is called error. And Tyranitar, as far as the DLC aircraft go, I think a lot of them are in, and they honestly do a great job of both paying tribute to the Ace Combat series history, and because they're not necessary for anything, they give you a lot of options to mess around with and try new ideas that you might not have otherwise done without those aircraft. A perfect example of the former being the ADF-01 Falcon and CFA-44 DLC, which both call back to, as much as I don't like, here's the thing, it calls back to two games. One I really like and one I don't like. The CFA-44 calls back to Ace Combat 6, a game I very much like for its introduction of massive operational scale missions with dynamic objectives. While the Falcon, as much of a cool plane as it is, calls back to Ace Combat 5. And I don't like Ace Combat 5. But I like the plane, so I have it anyways. And then on top of that, a great example of the latter, giving players new options to try out new things, would be planes like the FB-22 or some of the other experimental aircraft, which introduce new weapons to the series that were not present in the base game. So honestly, I think the DLC aircraft, although their pricing might be a little funky, do actually add a lot of new and interesting content to the game.
Say goodbye. It's a shipyard under there. This port is home to multiple enemy fleets.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Come back around, let's kill those helicopters. 1, 2.
Resistance from enemy air defense.
Oh, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Go, 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 go. Get that one, get that one. Okay, helicopters are down. Shit, missiles haven't reloaded yet. And come back around, come back around. Pull ourselves onto the targets. 1, 2. Done. Kill those boxes, I know what they contain. So those need to die immediately. I don't want to deal with drone spam. And I know that if I don't deal with these boxes, I will be very soon. So let's fix that, shall we? 1, 2, 3 remaining. You see how they're already erecting into launch position? We're going to try and get rid of as many of those as quickly as possible, just to make sure we don't have those drones in the air. Good, go, 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 go. Notice how surface-to-air missiles are not using the modified guidance in this game. That is something I would honestly change if I was going to make this a fundamental game mechanic for a sequel or for a future Ace Combat game or an Ace Combat, a large Ace Combat 7 mod. Okay, good. Ship armament is down. Come back around, come back around, come back around. Go, 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 go. Come around this way.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against
Holy shit. Oh! Hello! I recognize that cruiser! Tell me, does that look familiar to any of you? Does that boat look familiar to anyone else here? Ow, 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 ow. I'll admit, I'm being a little bit reckless and dumb right now because I want to get a closer look at that cruiser so that everybody here who's been paying attention might recognize. Oh shit, drones are up. Okay, come back over this way. Yes, Griffin, because, well, here's the thing. I have opinions about the Griffin, Merceau. I have some rather spicy opinions about the real Griffin. But the Griffin in the game is actually very well suited to this type of mission, where you have to deal with lots of naval targets that carry advanced air defense. Woo! Go, 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 go. Holy shit, that's a lot of boats. Oh my god, did I really just miss that shot? Okay, come back around, come back around, come back around, come back around.
Yes, sir.
Oh, cruise missiles out, cruise missiles out. Okay, Seawa's got one. What about the second?
04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
Tucker 04, confirmed.
Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prince, sending coordinates.
Okay, HVT elimination. Let's fucking go. Ow. Okay, I'm being reckless now, and I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing that. Well, no, Merceau, I would use the F-15 if this was just ground targets. But because there are the naval targets and the Aegis Ashores, the land attack cruise missiles of the Griffin are extremely useful here. Where's this damn helicopter at?
100% survival rate, let's go.
H-64. H-64, where are you, Prin? Where are you, Prin? Oh, you're getting away! No, you're not! Get back here! Run, Prin, run! Here I come! Check our missile display. Looks like we've got the energy to burn to beat this one. Good. Hello there, Hello there, Vice Admiral Prin. Your number's up, motherfucker.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Die! Bonk! Yes, they are, Hushin. Now, while we're here, we're going to take the opportunity to reload our munitions. And no, we still want to use the cruise missiles because there's a lot of naval targets. Take off. Back into the engagement we go. This will also put us at a much better engagement range to hit these ships. Wait for the cruise missiles to reload. Boom. 1 down. 2 down. Hey, you guys want to see what happens when a Kirov sinks? Look at him go! 1, 2, boom! Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that was a little dumb. We just went flying off in a straight line after we killed the damn thing. That was reckless. We should not have done that. And we were punished accordingly. Okay, go, 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 go. Results I predicted. Oh no. Somebody's mad. Somebody's mad. This is probably gonna miss. We're gonna take the shots anyways. 1 down. Holy shit. That worked better than expected. Come back around again. Where are you? There you are. Missiles inbound. Okay, good. Impact, impact, impact confirmed. What's next? Check our map. We've still got ground targets behind us. Turn to engage. Yeah, I know. You have to eat. I love Longcasters so much. I love Longcasters so goddamn much. They are one of the most fun characters in the entire series. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Longcaster is... Yeah, no, Longcaster is based. That's what he is, Merceau. EMLs are interesting. EMLs are a very interesting weapon. They're devastatingly powerful, but they have to be manually aimed. And that makes them very ripe. That's also one of the ways you can identify cheaters. That's actually one of the ways you can identify cheaters in this game, Tyranitar, and it's one of the reasons why the PvP element of this game's... The online element of this game is dead. It is because the EML is the cheater's weapon of choice. Because it's devastatingly powerful and requires manual aim. However, when you're cheating, you can eliminate one of those factors, and thus you have access to one of the most powerful weapons in the game. As for the QAAMs, they're spicy, but they're far less broken than the EML. They're far less susceptible to exploitation by cheaters than the EML is. Come around, come around, come around, come around, come around. We're about halfway there. Come on, come on. Ah, shit, we missed. Forgot to account for the clouds. Completely forgot to account for the clouds. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Got that one done. Another container box. Is that gonna hit? No. Come around the other side. Repeat the attack. Repeat the attack. We do not want to deal with these goddamn drones. Okay, one down. One remaining. One remaining. Go, 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 go. Missile out. Shit. Okay, we got it. Never mind. We got it. Pull hard. What you saw me do right there, by the way, that is how you defeat proportional guidance. You have to use very sudden flick maneuvers that force the missile to do something it doesn't want to do. You have to force the missile into a hard maneuver. And that is one of the reasons why, perhaps during terminal guidance, you might want to switch from... Oh, shit. Dysnomia! That's a fucking name right there. That's a fucking name for a boat right there. Watch this, watch this, watch this. So, that first hit is not going to actually destroy the Dysnomia, but it will cripple her air defense capabilities. Also, holy shit, we took a lot of damage. We took a whole lot of damage during that little pause to explain. But as I was saying, by the first cruise missile hit will not destroy the Dysnomia. However, it will cripple its air defense capability. And that will make our job a lot easier. Oh, heck, it's Torres! I was wondering where you were, you crazy old crazy old bastard! Oh, shut up. 1, 2. Watch this shit, watch this shit. 3. Okay, start maneuvering. We are not in a good spot. We do not want to start getting hit by SAMs. Okay, good. Missiles hit. Pull away, pull away, pull away. Continue to maneuver. We don't want to make ourselves an easy target. Even though the SAMs don't have the advantage of proportional guidance, this mod doesn't give SAMs proportional guidance. SAMs in this game do have incredibly high kinetic energy, and that means that even though they're stuck on pure pursuit, they're capable of incredibly dangerous maneuvers. What? Oh no! Oh no! That's right! Torres! Torres is a fucking... Torres is a fucking Marine simp. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me about that part. That was... Okay. Maxor... I do think Maxor is trying way too hard to be like Seth these days. And that's hurting his content. But... when he did the Voyage of Captain Torres, that was a good moment. I will not deny that was a good moment. Oh, shit. Torres, what are you doing? That was not good. What the fuck are you... Torres, what are you doing? What are you firing at us? Way ahead of you! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, go to small. We need to be able to actually watch what the hell's going on here and make sure Torres doesn't whack us. Okay, good. Dysnomia is gone. That means our job just got a lot easier. Okay, show us the guidance UAVs. Show us the guidance UAVs. Come on. Yes, we are, Hushin, because otherwise you'll get killed. Another high value target. Goodbye. Already ahead of you. Already ahead of you, Tucker Zero. Tucker. Already got the third one as well. Tarago. Tam Van Lie, huh? Yep. What about Tarago? What's he responsible for? Care to tell me? Well, we're doing it somehow. Holy shit, there goes the UAV. Get out of its radius, get out of its radius. Go, 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 go. Woo! Not gonna be that easy, Torres. Not gonna be that easy. Go down. Go down, Mr. Drone. Okay, so we do know now that we can cancel his shots by destroying his UAVs to ruin his firing solution. So, let's keep that in mind. Especially since by using the proportional guidance mod, we're going to have a much better chance of being able to do that. Bye! 36,550. Where are you? Bonk! You're a burning pile of wreckage now. That's where you are. Next UAV confirmed. Oh! Ooh, that was actually a terrible shot. That was a terrible fucking shot. Shots out, shots out. Get it, get it. Get it. Woo! Gotcha, motherfucker. Not gonna be that simple, Torres. Gotta try harder. Where are you? There you are. Hello. No. One of the things that we'll be able to see very soon. Picture what, Torres? Picture what? Oh, oh, hello, 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 hello. Got you. Now we just need that last UAV. No, not really. We're going a little bit more than that UAV. But killing that UAV will get us very close. That's for sure. Shot canceled. Shot canceled. Where are they? Got 28 seconds to go. This last kill should finish the job. Shit, miss, 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 miss. Come around, come around, come around, come around. Gotta get that last shot in. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do all this all over again. And I do not want to do that. Good. Okay, we are in the clear. Very close. Very close to getting that shot. Bad. Woo! Yeah, now it's just a game of pumping up that score as far as we can go before our friends Rage and Scream make their next appearance.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Oh, settle down, Lanza.
Mission complete.
We've got more problems coming after all.
Operation Airspace.
Oh, boy.
It's not done until you return home.
Oh, shit! The drone's still here. The drone's still here. Ah!
Inbound. Bearing 090. SU-47s.
I don't want to deal with you, Mr. Drone. I don't want to deal with you, Drone. Go away.
Strider 3 is hit.
Yeah, Lanza, get the hell out of here. I don't want to have to deal with Wiseman giving me... I don't want to have to deal with Wiseman chewing my ass out because we failed to deliver his 100% survival rate. Now, Rage and Scream are going to be very interesting because we can't see their missiles on the radar, which means that wherever they're going to be coming, we have to be able to visually identify them. Remember, their missiles have proportional guidance, just like mine. So, along with being much more difficult to detect, they're also going to be much more difficult to evade. And that's going to make this fight much more interesting. Oh my god, they're really fucking with my guidance. Yeah, Lemons? Lemons, is there something you want to tell us? Ooh, that was perfect. We actually got that hit in. We got another one. Nope. Looks like we're going to have to do this one dumb. Looks like we have to fight this one dumb. Okay. Missiles out, missiles out. Woo! Oh man, this is a very interesting little engagement. Because not only... Gotcha. Go, 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 go. Oh, shut up, Scream. I'll deal with you soon enough. Don't you worry about that. Oh, yeah, I'll say. Holy shit, Longcaster. The fact they're able to just screw up missile locks like that so suddenly is really, really, really weird. Come on, 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 come on. Remember, they have proportional guidance just like I do. Do not get caught up in a furball. That is an easy way for Scream. Don't get caught up in a furball with Rage. That'll give Scream the shot she needs to kill me. So, continue to use that sort of extended turns. No, you do not. You do not. I am not falling for that, Rage. Bye. Down he goes. That just leaves Scream. Ooh. Ooh. And And you ever want to watch? So, you want to watch somebody suffer a psychological breakdown? Because that's about to happen.
Only one left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger. The enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
Oh boy. Yeah, I know. Considering all the you were talking big earlier. You were talking all that good shit before, Rage. Scream. You were talking all that good shit before. Now look at you. Now look at you. You got your brother got shot down. Now you're losing your fucking mind. Oh, 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 ow, 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 ow. Okay, remember the UAVs are a thing and they hurt. Back here, Scream. I'll send you to your brother. Just sit nice and still for me. Just sit nice and still for me, Scream. I'll take care of the rest for you.
There may only be one left, but don't let your guard down.
Okay, this thing has... I don't need you interfering, Torres. Go away. Turn away, turn away, turn away. Get the fuck away from that UAV. Oh, I'm working. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That UAV was driving me nuts. That UAV was driving me nuts because I was working so hard on trying to stay the fuck away from that thing. And that's what got me killed. God damn it.
Those damn bats.
Yeah, it is those damn bats.
Let's try to escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Yep.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time.
Yep.
Hit me as soon as I heard it.
Go, 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 go.
Stealth capabilities.
So you want to see what happens when we kill Scream first this time? You want to see what happens when we kill Scream first this time? Because Rage has a very different reaction if you kill her first.
Identified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
Yeah, Scream just shuts down.
General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft.
Get over here. There we go. Shots out, shots out, shots out.
Nicely done. You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Boom. Almost got her. Almost got her. Come on, get over here. Get over here, Scream. It will be 2-on-1 in just a minute, Scream. Just hold still for me. Get over here. Get over here, Scream. Get over here. Someone's acting up. Someone's acting up. Rage. Rage, don't interfere. Don't interfere, Rage. I'll get to you soon enough. Ah! God, the jamming on these things is a pain in the ass. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoa! That was a close shot. That was a real close shot. Yeah, I know. It's actually a really good idea. It is legitimately a really good idea. The whole fact that you can't detect the missiles on your radar. And that takes care of Scream. Now for Rage. Now we're about to see a very different kind of psychological breakdown. Oh, shut up. I'll be sending you to her soon enough. Torres! Stop interfering, Torres! This is between me and Rage! Get the hell out of here!
Marker drone down. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Okay. And yeah, no, right, Kale, that is actually a really great way. Whoa! He can fire up a huge fucking volley of these things. God damn. Come on, Rage. Your sister's gone. Let me just send you to her.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to
Ooh,
contact.
where's the damn UAV? Where's the damn UAV? I said stop interfering, Torres. Whoa! Looks like that one was just a little bit too late. Your one and only what? Rage? 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 Is there something you want to tell us about your relationship with your sister? Is there something you want to tell us about the relationship with your sister, Rage? Because, That sounds like there's more to it than you're just siblings. Hmm? Hmm? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Seconds to contact.
Oh, that could have been a good shot. That could have been a good shot. That's what I'm thinking, Dusk. That's what I'm... Oh, God! Fuck you, Torres! God damn it! I told you to stop interfering, Torres! We'll get to you soon enough, Torres. You don't have to keep interfering, you know?
Engaged. Let's try to 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for their missiles.
Where are you? Where are you? There you are! Go, 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 go!
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately.
Got him! First hit's in!
It's off.
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Bring us around, bring us around, bring us around, bring us around. Shots out, shots out! Guidance is good. And I think we're just gonna need, yes, my wonderful Marine! If I can't watch Marine Chat on YouTube.com, 1 billion lives! There goes Rage. Now it's time for Scream. Hey, maybe you should have stayed focused on ejecting Rage. Might have actually saved your own ass. And then I wouldn't have to put down your sister quite so brutally. Come around, come around, come around, come around, come around, come around. I see you there, Torres. I see you interfering, Torres. Boom. Okay. Hit. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, get away from that UAV. Get the hell away from that UAV. Otherwise, this thing's gonna drive us through the roof again. This thing that drove me up the fucking wall last time. As it already was. Okay, UAV has detonated. Resume engagement. Resume engagement. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I know, right? Good. Yeah, unfortunately, Count, I like crazy. No, Tyranitar. No, they don't, because you really can't do that in real life. Because it turns out that most military communications are encrypted. And as a result, you're not really going to be able to hear what the enemy's saying unless you've broken through their codes. And if you've broken through your codes, you're not going to waste your time on, you know, you're not going to waste that on just some... God damn it, Kale. God fucking damn it, Kale. Where are you, Scream? There you are. There you are. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Working on it, Scream. Working on it right now. But yeah, no, she is crazy. Unfortunately, I like crazy. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? Ooh, that was almost a collision. That was almost a collision. Ooh. Ah! Get back here. Get back here. Get back here. Got him. This is our... Get out of here, Torres. I need you to stop interfering. Come on, then. Let's go, Scream. Let's fucking go. Down goes the bat.
That's a hit. We got the bat. Take that.
And down goes Mimic Squadron. Next.
Unidentified aircraft.
Next stop. Oh, you're determined to join him. You really are determined to join him, aren't you, Scream? Scream. Scream? Damn. Damn.
Blip has disappeared from our radar. that altitude,
Damn.
the likeliest crash.
Damn.
Right.
Okay then.
The problem has been eliminated.
Yes, it has. Well, no, it has not, Clemens. But it will be soon enough. Just you watch. Just you watch. Oh, Torres, what were you doing while the bats had us busy? On a far grander scale. Oh no. Oh no. Torres, what are you planning? What are you planning, Torres? But you see, unfortunately for, we were paying attention and we noticed that he was talking on an encrypted channel to those bats. Watch what happens as a result.
Hey, chill.
Stand down. Sit.
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
This man is delusional. Send him to the infirmary.
He's right.
Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
Yeah, Clemens. Yeah, Clemens. We were paying attention to your conversation, Clemens. We were paying very close attention to your conversation, Clemens.
Resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Oh, this will be good.
Submarine accident. 330 men made it back alive.
Oh, this will be good.
They're still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn.
Oh.
Espionage.
Oh.
Dissemination
Oh.
of false intel.
What are
Brigadier
you?
General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn.
Ah. Ah. So what you're saying is,
Not only that,
yes, it is a song, Tyranitar. It's a song that you'll be hearing again very
If you check with
soon.
Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
Too bad,
Lieutenant
Clemens.
General claims you
Too
are
bad,
responsible for
Clemens.
handling all aspects of the
Because,
mission.
yep.
Now, let me say that again.
Get the MP.
For that. Piece of shit.
Hushin. Oh, damn, Hushin. Damn. Just go straight for the face, why don't you? Just go straight for the fucking face, why don't you, Hushin? That's definitely a way of doing things.
Intel from the mission.
Yep.
For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least.
So basically,
Fired at minimum energy trajectory.
yeah.
Range is over 3,000.
Basically,
They hit a
they
powerful
weren't
rail cannon
showing
aside from their main guns.
that they're not showing the full power of the railgun on the. They weren't showing the full power of the railgun on the
Also,
Alicorn there,
this,
and that
the Alicorn
means
was in harbor at
it
Anchorhead
could
for
be in a
approximately
lot
10
of
minutes.
places.
They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller.
What is smaller?
Like a nuclear railgun shell. Like a nuclear railgun shell.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. You see that word right there? Enhanced radiation warhead? Do you see that word right there?
They'll
That
likely
word
attack our
actually
bases
means
on the
something
East
very
Coast.
special
Their
that I
target's
will
low-red,
explain
Gaussian
when we
capital.
get to
Want a nuclear war?
when we get to
Here's a
we
question.
get past this part.
What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine.
No.
Terrorists.
Kale, that's one way of
No.
putting it.
He's right.
That's one way of putting it.
HQ
But
tells me Aruja's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for
Oh?
the submarine's actions.
Oh no. Oh
dropping a nuke
no.
on the Ocean capital of Olred.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah, that's
Just
not
exactly who are we
good.
fighting?
That's not good
Correct
at
term is terrorists,
all.
or irregular military, but I have a different name for them.
I do.
Enemy to be stopped.
I thought I was gonna go with something else there, David. I was gonna go with something completely different there, like deniable assets. But that works too. So, Torres is at sea with nuclear shells in his submarine's railgun. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's not remotely good. But anyways, as I was saying, enhanced radiation warheads. These are not just any ordinary nuke. These are a special kind of nuke. And just to show you what I'm talking about, I'm going to put down description so you can see exactly what I mentioned, why I mentioned it. That will go here. As so. No. This one, I need to do it here. So, enhanced radiation warhead. That is a very, very special kind of nuke. That's not your ordinary nuke. So your ordinary nuke would just work like this. Let's say this is a city. Da 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 da. It's just a city, right? Dun dun dun. Your nuke comes down like this. No. I'm using the wrong one. Your nuke comes down like this, goes boom, and then, horror and mayhem happens. An enhanced radiation warhead, a little bit different. Instead of just coming in and detonating like a normal nuke would do, an enhanced radiation warhead does something different. And for that something different, we're going to have to move this over to demonstrate. Whereas your standard nuclear warhead would detonate at an altitude to optimize the effects of its blast wave or fireball, an enhanced radiation warhead will detonate up much higher. And the reason it does this is that its primary effect is not related to its blast effect. Instead, it scatters out massive quantities of invisible particles, visible radioactive particles. And one of the things that does is the buildings remain intact, but the people inside of the buildings are killed by the intense burst of neutron radiation. Kind of dusk, except that in this case, the shrapnel is invisible and can penetrate walls. Because the shrapnel in this case are a burst of intense neutron particles that will penetrate concrete, metal, flesh, anything in their path, and leave behind trails of, and will leave everyone that's exposed to them suffering from intense radiation poisoning. Intense radiation poisoning, best described once again by Jared Harris in Chernobyl. Just to give you an idea once again of, yes, they absolutely can, Tyranitar, but this is another use of high altitude nuclear detonations. This is another use for them because there are multiple ways to make use of a high altitude nuclear detonation. The first is, like you said, EMP, but the second is to wrap that bomb in something that will produce intense neutron radiation that then showers onto everything below. And that leads to this. A scene from Chernobyl describing what intense radiation exposure does to a person.
The level some of them were exposed. Ionizing radiation tears the cellular structure apart. Skin blisters, turns red then black. This is followed by a latency period. The immediate effects subside. The patient appears to be recovering. Healthy even, when they aren't. This usually only lasts for a day or two. Then the cellular damage begins to manifest. The bone marrow dies. The immune system fails. The organs and soft tissue begin to decompose. The arteries and veins spill open like sieves, to the point where you can't even administer morphine for the pain, which is unimaginable. Within 3 days to 3 weeks, you're dead.
And that is what happens. People that are in the blast that are in the blast radius of an enhanced radiation warhead, also known as a neutron bomb. It's not a good way to die. It is getting, none of the ways a nuclear weapon kills you are good ways to die, but the effects of an enhanced radiation warhead are particularly bad. That is what we're trying to stop here. That is Matias Torres and his plan to save 10 million lives at the cost of 1 million. And that is going to involve anti-submarine warfare. Which, now it's time for another tangent. I thought we were done with that. No, I've got another tangent for us to go on because of what this mission will involve. This mission will involve the escort of multiple ASW aircraft carrying specialty equipment to locate the Alicorn. That looks like this. Perfect. Now I can just show you this on paint. Exactly what I wanted to do. So, this is the water. I need the pencil. So this is the surface of the water. Beneath here, somewhere, is the Alicorn. And the Alicorn is somewhere beneath here. The Alicorn will be represented by multiple objects because we do not know its location. Because of that, we have to figure it out. Fill solid color. This is one possible location. Another. We don't know. Any of these could be the Alicorn. We don't know its position. Big, fat question mark. How do we resolve this question? That's the next question. So the next question is, how do we resolve this question? The answer to that is simple in concept, but difficult in practice. It involves the usage of multiple aircraft, which will be represented by these blue triangles, each of which represents an ASW patrol aircraft. You could do that, Kale. But there's a problem with that idea. There's a fundamental problem with that idea. The fundamental problem with that idea is that even nukes require a certain level of accuracy. So that means we have to find the Alicorn before we can destroy the Alicorn. And we do that by dropping what are known as sonobuoys, represented here in orange. Sonobuoys dropped from the aircraft proceed to send out sonar signals. Oh, don't need that. I need that. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that. Each of these buoys is pinging its sonar. And by measuring the location of the return from each buoy's sonar and comparing it to the other buoy's sonars, we can then start selecting which one of these is where the Alicorn is located. In this hypothetical case, turns out it's here. Now we know the location of the Alicorn, but we have a second problem. We know where the Alicorn is. Now we need a weapon that can kill it. The answer to this problem is quite simple, though. Many of these ASW aircraft also carry torpedoes. Those torpedoes are highly effective. I'm represented by green object. Yes, you should. Yes, you should, Aquilian. And so this is the torpedo dropped by one of the various aircraft. In many cases, you might even drop multiples. And those torpedoes will go into the water, and each one will then search. Will then move towards where the sonobuoys found the alicorn and start searching. Once they find the alicorn, they will home in on its target and proceed to destroy it. That is the fundamental concept of this mission. A simple it is an oversimplification, but it gives you an idea of what the concept of anti-submarine warfare is like. Because in real life, there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more deception, a lot more plotting involved. And as a result, anti-submarine warfare is a very difficult cat and mouse game played between the submarine trying to hide and the aircraft and ships trying to hunt the submarine. And Kale, trust me, you don't want stalkers like a submarine's got, because every single stalker a submarine's got is trying to kill it. You don't want those kind of stalkers. Trust me. So, let's go and finish off Torres, shall we? Oh, absolutely, Aquilin. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Some individuals are exempt from rules that should apply to everyone. A hero is suddenly a risk factor the moment the war is over. So you murder him.
Rude.
Crude, but effective. In reality, they've no need for living heroes. Just dead ones.
Oh.
Here's a question, Alex.
That's...
Can you
I am
stop
terribly
Captain
sorry for
Mateus
that,
Torres?
Kale. Yes, this is the DLC, Aquilin. This is the DLC campaign.
Both are. What happens when two singularities exist on the same field?
The DLC missions are much, much better than the base game in terms of their
Just
writing.
have to trust the guys in the field.
I have issues with the writing of the base
David,
game
evacuate.
that I do not have
No,
with
I still
the
have to finish up here.
story of the DLC. 10 million relief plan.
The Erusian military finally sent part of the Alicorn specs.
Oh?
Its basic capabilities listed here were as we predicted. What's interesting is this over here.
That's a big ass
Precision
railgun.
guns, they
That's
have
a
600
big ass
millimeter,
rail.
128 caliber rail cannon.
Okay, when the
Barrel
hell
is
did they
some
install
70
that?
meters. Its range is over 3,000 kilometers.
Oh.
That matches what we calculated from the bombardment on Anchor.
Yeah,
The mini nuke
that's
seems
still
to
not
have
fun,
made
Kale. That is
build a
still
4 kiloton.
absolutely
They'll
not
destroy
fun.
anything within a 400
Jesus.
meter radius of ground zero.
The wharf...
Casualties are to be in the tens of thousands.
I know some things are better left unsaid.
I should have picked up on that with the Warframe bit as well. I absolutely should have picked up on that when you mentioned Warframe, because I'm familiar with that stalker. Because I briefly played Warframe as well. But of course, I'm sitting here thinking I'm sitting here thinking about like real stalkers. Oh well.
Only then will they let go of their weapons.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, Torres. Sure,
The imagery
Torres.
evoked by those words and the actual predicted damage just don't match.
So, here's a question.
Sorry, got no quizzes for you today. They will launch the nuke on September 19th,
Why are you so sure?
because that's the anniversary of the end of the Continental War. Anti-war demonstrations and victory parades are in full swing in ORED. There's about 1 million participants in total. That number will rise on the anniversary. However, this nuke isn't
Oh
that
boy.
powerful. They'd have to thread through the eye of a needle to achieve their desired result.
Terminal guidance would be needed.
Right. How do they intend to achieve it when even GPS won't work?
You're all thinking too much.
You
If
know
you
though,
sink the
Aquilin?
submarine, it's
Aquilin?
problem solved.
Aquilin,
Rude.
on one hand, yes, but on the other hand,
All right.
because the Ace Combat series is not realistic, it kind of
Noah's off
works.
Anchorhead Bay.
It kind of
They have to get
works.
to ORED within
Ace
range
Combat is not a
before
realistic
September
game, and as a result,
19th. They must avoid being detected by Osea. Its
which
allies
planet
now
is that?
surveillance
The
systems
Phantom?
and ships.
because
Taking into
Technically
account its
speaking,
maximum operating depth, this
it
is an
does.
impossible route. The alicorn will move along the Azalea seamount chain and reach a rather...
Oh no! The F-117. The F-117 is a weird plane. It is a weird plane, and I like the F-117, but you also have to... Oh, the F-11. What the hell is the F-11?
The Subsnack's operating depth.
What's the F-11? I'm not familiar with that name.
Right. Now I'm going to give you the mission details, so listen up. Our mission is to cooperate with the patrol aircraft to find the alicorn. In the first phase of the mission, multiple patrol aircraft...
What is the F-11?
...to build a sonobuoy barrier. Then, in the second phase...
Tell me right now, Aquilin, what is the F-11?
By analyzing the data obtained from the sonobuoys. The results of our analysis will be data linked and shown on an overlay on your radars. And for the final phase, Trigger, you're gonna look for the submarine.
Oh, you mean the F-11 Tiger! God damn it! God damn it! Okay, first of all, it's a neat plane, but it is not the best aircraft in U.S. Navy in U.S. history. Wait, it did what? It did what?
Four ships will be joining the operation. There won't be a second salvo.
So, who's flying, Wiseman?
Everyone except myself. Oh. This is an order. Now get your fat asses moving.
So, I'm going to actually come back to the ASW thing real quickly here, because he mentioned ASROCs. And the ASROC is a somewhat unique weapon that I think shown to show you just how it works. Because the ASROC is a very, very weapon. Where are you? Where? Yes, it does. This is a very, very early video. So as a result, some of the performance parameters of the ASROC. Oh no! Oh no! I remember this one! I remember this one, Kale! I know exactly what you're talking about! Yeah, no. So, it's exactly what Aquilon's saying. So, it fired off its gun, and then it went into a dive. And because the dive the plane went on sped it up, and the rounds were going one way, and the rounds were slowing down, and the plane was speeding up, their velocities ended up matching. So, yeah, no. I remember this incident now that Aquilon has mentioned it. God damn it, Aquilon. You just had to remind me of that incident. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, wait, what are they talking about? What? Yes, Dusk, that happened. That happened. An F-11 Tiger managed to fly into its own cannon rounds. And it's the wackiest shit ever. But so, while we're here, like I said, we need to talk about the ASROC. Because the ASROC is not so much the ASROC, but weapons like the ASROC are the standard anti-submarine weapon. On the standard anti-submarine... Aquilon, I will hit you. Aquilon, I will hurt you. Stop. Do not recite this deep magic to me. I was there when it was written. I will break you if you continue to spout this foolishness. No, because you have taken in you are drinking the reformer Kool-Aid. You are drinking the reformer Kool-Aid, and I'm going to make you stop one way or another, and it may hurt. It may hurt. Yeah, the pigeon. I love that name. I love that name, Kale, the pigeon bomber. It is kind of fat like a pigeon, and I like that. It is kind of a goofy thing to realize that it's fat. It's kind of fat like a pigeon. But where were we? Yes, the ASROC. ASROC. Put it down, Aquilon. Put it down. Put it down right now. Put it down right now, because I don't want to get into this I don't want to get into this because I don't want to. Because we're going to be here all night if I do. We're going to be here all night if I do. So let's just put this down and stop. Yes, F-35 rant is too long. F-35 rant is far too long, Tyranitar. But anyways, but for now, the ASRock. And this is a very, very early demonstration of how the ASRock worked from 1963. Produced by Sundial Films Incorporated for the United States Navy. And Kale, it's not an actual nickname for the F-35. It's just one that I like. Because it kind of looks like a pigeon. ASRock Weapon System. Introduction. This will show you roughly...
ASRock is an anti-submarine rocket. ASRock is an integrated weapon system. ASRock is a surface-to-underwater weapon for cruiser and destroyer type ships.
As you can see, the rocket fires off. The rocket will fire off from the plane. And yes, the pigeon bomb was a real thing, and it was fucking insane. It was fucking insane, Kale. It was absolutely fucking insane. But as you can see here, the rocket fires off from the ship and then deploys a parachute. Watch what happens next.
It is primarily designed for use against high-speed enemy submarines.
Because it was the 40s, Kale. And yeah, exactly like Big Guy For You said. Cheap feathered computer. Cheap feathered computer. And it was the 40s. That's exactly why people thought the pigeon bomb was a good idea.
This film will introduce you to the ASRock weapon system. The ASRock fire control equipment is located in the ASW control room. The system
yes, I will use this pigeon to guide this bomb.
Or 26 sonar located close by. The ASRock launcher is usually amidships.
So, this launcher is no longer in service. Because instead of using a dedicated launcher for the instead of using a dedicated, yes, there was a bat bomb, Dusk. There were two very different bat bombs. There were two very different kinds of bat bombs. Each of which fits into one of those categories Aquilin said, where a weapon either lasts to today or is so whacked out that it didn't get to actually enter service. The latter is the one you're thinking of. The one where it is literally a cluster bomb filled with live bats, each of which carries a tiny incendiary bomb that goes off after they go to roost in the eaves of Japanese buildings. But the other bat bomb is essentially one of the ancestors of every modern anti-ship missile in service, the ASM N2 Bat. That one is essentially a glide bomb with a big-ass radar in the front that got called the Bat because it kind of looked like a bat. It doesn't actually involve any real bats. But the one that involves real bats is the wackiest shit you have ever heard.
Launcher operation is monitored from the launcher control station.
There's this thing. This launcher is no longer in service, actually. The weapon it uses, yes, bats with incendiary grenades, Dusk. Bats with incendiary grenades. Because the entire idea is that the bats would go into the eaves of Japanese houses, and after they got into the roofs and eaves of Japanese houses, the incendiary grenades would go off to... Well, have I got news for you, Aquilin? But I'll just leave it at that for now. Yes, and cluster bombs are a thing. Cluster bombs are a thing, Kale. Cluster bombs are absolutely a thing. Imagine a bomb, but instead of a bomb, the bomb has a bunch of little bombs in it. And the bomb breaks up partway through its flight to scatter the little bombs everywhere. And the result being the world's spiciest popcorn. But anyways, so the ASRock, what it's doing, so once again, we will go into Paint to finish this demonstration because this is a somewhat obsolete version of the system. The world's spiciest popcorn, Dusk. If you've ever seen a cluster bomb, you'll know why I call it that. If you ever see what a cluster bomb does, you'll know exactly why I call it that. No, I want that white. I want that white. Not green. Green is not what we want here. I want to clear this out. We've put a lot of things into bombs, Kale. We've put a lot of things into bombs. Some of it has been much more successful than others. Let's just leave it at that. That out, clear that out, clear that out. And then we clear these out as well because we don't need these. To demonstrate what the ASRock, how the ASRock works. Or more specifically, how the modern ASRock works in its typically vertically launched configuration. So, in this case, once again, we have a submarine. However, unlike the previous demonstration, we know where we have done the work to find out where that submarine is. This is our submarine. And this is the ship engaging that submarine. Here, on the water, like that. That's the ship. Don't worry about it. It's crude, I know. It's just for demonstration purposes. So what the ASRock does is after the submarine has been located, it will fire off a rocket, here represented in green. And this rocket will go, I said in green. Green, in green paint, in green. That rocket will go over the submarine. And then when it gets to a certain point, a torpedo comes off. Attached to a parachute opens up with a torpedo. Kale, get the fuck away from me. Don't you try it, Kale. Don't you try it. Don't you do it, Kale. I'm not going to go into a bomb. You're not going to stuff me into a bomb. You hear me? You're not going to do it. But anyways, that's what I was saying. So at this point, a parachute opens up. Parachute, and attached to the parachute, black, green. We actually need that this way now. Attached to that parachute is a torpedo. Like this. Do, 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 do. Parachute. Like that. Just like that. That's the parachute. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's our parachute. And so this parachute comes down and then eventually releases the torpedo. And then the torpedo goes and does torpedo things, as before, where it goes, finds the submarine, and kills the submarine. Like so. Boom. Goodbye, submarine. As before. Like, goodbye, submarine. That's how the ASRock works. And that is what, after everything we've done here, the fleet that is accompanying us will do to the Alicorn. So, let's actually get this operation started, shall we? As you can see, we are accompanied by 4 ships. The Canary, Phoebe, Rooster, and Seagull. Each of these is equipped with the ASRocks previously mentioned before, that we have previously mentioned. And the 8 aircraft here are responsible for finding the Alicorn. Let us begin. Pigeon-guided missile by far, Aquilin. Pigeon-guided missile by far when it comes to weirdness. The Gustav gun. But who would you put? Who would you put, Kale? That's the important question I have to ask now. You're going to stuff someone into a bomb. Who is it going to be? Who are you going to put in the bomb? Well, I'll need you to submit that application to me with your proposal before I make any decisions. Yeah, no. If you're gonna stuff Ren into the bomb, I don't think she's gonna appreciate that. I don't think she's gonna appreciate that at all, Kale. I don't actually no. So I don't actually know Dermis all that well, Aquilin. I do associate with Ren. I consider her a pretty good friend, actually. But I don't actually talk to Dermis all that much. Yeah, but you're right. He probably would be down for it. But I don't think Ren would appreciate you trying to stuff her into a bomb. If you can figure out how to do it, go ahead, Kale. Go ahead. But don't come crying to me when the consequences of your own actions end up hurting you. But so, no, we do not actually want the Griffin for this mission. Instead, we want... You know what? We want the pigeon. We want the fucking pigeon. No, Aquilin, it is not OSHA compliant. Do not do this. Do not do this. OSHA will destroy you if you try and do this. And there will be a feature-length USCSB video on the subject if you try and attempt this. So I would definitely not recommend it. Ever. But yes, as I said before, the pigeon. But we need something for the pigeon to make this work. We need a new weapon to make this work. That being the 8-target air-to-ground missile. Yes. This will be useful for our engagement with the Alicorn. You know I'm forklift certified. God damn it, Kale. God damn it, Kale. But yes, 8 AGM, 8-target air-to-ground missile. This will allow us to engage all of the various systems on board the Alicorn rapidly and efficiently. Let us begin. Yeah, no, that's because forklift certification isn't really a thing. It's not really a thing. It's one of those things you put on your resume. The forklift certification is one of those things you put on your resume to bullshit hiring managers because the hiring managers are bullshitting you for requiring 3 years of experience for a job that's only existed for 2 years. OSHA, I don't think that's OSHA's domain. I don't think that's OSHA's domain. I don't think that's OSHA's domain, Dusk. I think that's probably another office in the Department of Labor.
Calculations we like, are they, Trigger?
Damn right.
Hey.
The rest of us too.
So then. Oh, hey, it's the Rafales.
They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
The patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft, follow Trigger.
Hi, motherfuckers.
Understood. Roger. Understood.
Oh, you're right about that part, Sax. You're absolutely right about that part. Get over here, Sax. I'm not done with you yet.
How many aircraft can the Alicorn carry?
3 shots per aircraft. Okay.
But it's unconfirmed intel.
Okay, 20% of sonar buoys dropped. We are about a fifth of the way there to finding the Alicorn. Oh God, here come the drones! Here we go. Don't worry about it, Hushin. Don't worry about it at all. Hi, drones. Hi, drone. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, confirmed. Going for the next drone set. Get over here. Oh no, there's a fight. There's a fight. Oh no, fight's out. I'm about to punch your lights out. Bonk, bonk. 2 down. 2 more to go. Yeah, no, because we're not in the blast radius, David. Main campaign was the final drone. Yeah, no. That was actually a really cool idea, Quillen. It is one of those ideas I wish that, you know...
What do you mean? I'll call you back. Alex,
It's one of those ideas that really, I think, is setting up for Ace Combat 3. Because I'm going to spoil Ace Combat 3 for you guys. Even though that game has been out since 1999 and translated since at least 2009. The translation has been available for a long time now, so I don't really feel like I'm spoiling much, but let's go with it anyways. Nemo is an AI. Nemo is an AI. You are playing as an AI throughout the entirety of Ace Combat 3. And that AI is being developed with the specific intention of killing one person. That person, of course, being Abyssal Dijon, who I always call the evil mustard because of that name. Abyssal Dijon is such a goofy name in hindsight. There you are. Hello, drone. Get over here. Hi, drone. Down, where are your buddies at? That's the next question.
Trigger, the other guys are standing their ground, but in the end,
Come on.
do us proud.
Bring us in. Let's find the rest of those UAVs. Oh, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of UAVs. Okay. This will be quick though. It's just like I said, it's a lot of them, but it's still just UAVs. And because we don't have to worry about the What the fuck did you just say to me, you little shit? I'll have you know I graduated top of my class at forklift certification school and over 300 confirmed lifts. I'm trained in forklift warfare, and I'm the top forklift driver in all the United States. You're nothing to me but another lift. I will lift you the fuck out with utmost precision, which has never been seen on this planet. You're nothing to me. God damn it, Gale. God fucking damn it. 1, 2. Damn it. Still on 1. Let's get this one again. We missed our shot. Come on, get over here. Get over here, drones. Get over here, you fucking beep boop drone. Get over here, beep boop. I got something for you.
Damn it, they aren't meant to fly when we haven't secured air superiority.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Scald. Another one down. Whoa. That could have been awkward. Bye. Bonk. And go away. Go away, drone. I don't need you here. I don't need you ruining everything. I don't need you fucking up. Oh, hey, more Rafales. Oh, this will be interesting.
Confirming new hostiles.
Stay in the air, Spectre. I got you covered.
Control down. Protect the remaining aircraft.
Ah, shit. Well, let's keep this going.
Nice work.
Missiles out. Go. Cause we're single seat, multi-roll, we can fly right up our own asshole. Okay, good. And that's just a couple more UAVs to get rid of. And then we'll be able to deal with... And it's just right back to deploying the sonobuoys.
We lost a patrol aircraft. Only
Yeah, I know, Longcaster. I know. I've got this. Hold on.
Let's stop relying on calculations. Shit.
Another one down. Last UAV coming up right now. Come on.
Roger that.
Drones are down.
Search area on your radar map. The
And
somewhere inside that ring.
what are we gonna have to do about it?
The MAD. Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD?
Oh boy.
Fly over the search area and look for a location.
And now comes a
that
very
change the
interesting
waveform.
part
We're treasure hunting for
where
real,
we
huh?
have to
All aircraft except
now
Trigger.
fly
Lock
very
contingent
low
combat air patrol.
over the water and let the MAD do the work of finding...
Fly slower than 800 kilometers an hour.
Okay, hold on.
Where are ya?
800, good. Now, we just gotta stay in this area
Locked on bandit.
and just keep searching until we find what we're looking for. Where are you, Torres? Come on, Torres. Show yourself. Okay, right.
Your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked.
Yeah,
Try
it's
to fly
peeking,
in the
all right.
direction where the waveform peaks.
We got something. We got something. Be straight ahead. Yep. Come on, bring us in. Bring us in. Bring us in. Bring us in. Yep, signal's getting stronger. IG maneuver. Yeah. Okay, so Tyranitar, there are actually two kinds of rapid turns you can do in this game. One are the high G maneuvers. The other are called post-stall maneuvers. Now, post-stall maneuvers are very interesting and very flashy looking, but they have their own problems because it turns out that whenever you do one of those hard post-stall maneuvers, you're bleeding off. First of all, you're moving very slowly to begin with, and second of all, you are bleeding off an incredible amount of energy. And the way you bleed off that energy means that you're gonna have a lot of trouble. Get over here, huh? Get over here, Torres. Got him! Hello, motherfucker!
Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal. Seems like this is our contingency. We don't see the source of the noise on the ocean surface. It's likely similar to a buoy.
Where's this damn buoy at?
So I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
Okay, give us the signal.
Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them.
Okay, MAD jammers confirmed. I see what you think. You're slick. You think you're slick, Torres? I got you. I got your number. It's not gonna be that easy to get rid of me, Torres.
A huge explosion just went off underwater. Explosion. Patrol aircraft. What's happening underwater?
Oh no! I see what you did here, Torres. You cheeky motherfucker. You put a large explosive charge on each of the buoys, on each of the jammer buoys, so that once they were set off, the aircraft sonobuoys would be worthless. You cheeky son of a bitch. You cheeky son of a bitch. Yes, they do, Dusk. Yes, they do. They have bombs on them. That way they make a lot of noise underwater and make the whole detecting the alicorn part difficult. And sonobuoys are out. Waiting response. Gotta wait for the... Come on, give us something. Give us something. Okay, new coordinates located. Let's go. Trying to sneak away from us now, Torres. Don't think I'm gonna let you sneak away like that. Holy shit, that's a lot of drones. Holy shit, that's a lot of drones. That is a lot of drones. Okay, slow down. We are in the zone. Woo! Come on, give us a signal. Okay, good. We're almost dead on. Perfect. Now we just gotta make sure we can find this damn thing. Give us position. Okay, we're pretty much dead center. A little bit to the right. Hi, Torres. You thought you could sneak away so easily? Nuh-uh. There he is. Now, fire off those fucking ASROCs now! Watch this part. Watch what these missiles do. If they show a close-up of them, that's the torpedoes coming down. And torpedo in the water. One. Hits confirmed. This thing is huge. This thing is enormous. Salutem PAVIDOS. Salutem PAVIDOS. Mei judicium est expergis crimini, saltem magnus, ista ultra arimenta, salutem pavidos, mei requies est, salutem pavidos, mei judicium est expergis crimini, saltem magnus, ista ultra arimenta. Oh, shut up, Torres. It'll be over soon enough.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
Way ahead of you, Longcaster. Way ahead of you. Salutem pavidos. Solite timere. Salutem pavidos. Mera staurauto est. Salutem pavidos. Get the drones, get the drones. Solite timere. Gloriosamente re solvamini. In fact,
Enemy submarine surfacing.
Good. Target's confirmed. Maneuver, 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 maneuver. Turn, 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 turn.
Missile hit. The pressure hull near the ballast tank has sustained damage. Don't let Trigger.
Okay, we are out of AGMs and on to the next phase of the attack. Boom. Gun down, gun down. Find the air defenses. We gotta pick those off first. The Alicorn won't be able to do quite so much damage to us.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different
What the fuck are those? Barrier. Excuse me, what? Barrier. Explain. Why does this thing have fucking Macross shields? Why does the submarine have Macross shields? Explain now. Ja, judicum est expergis crimini, saltem magnus, ista ultra arimenta, salutem pavidos, mei requies est, salutem pavidos, mei judicum est expergis crimini, saltem magnus, ista ultra arimenta. That is the question I want to know the answer to as well, Dusk. That is the question I absolutely want to know the answer to as well. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Don't get hit. What the hell are these? What kind of maneuvers are these UAVs pulling? Holy shit. Okay, one down, another one down. Where are you, Torres? Ah, there you are. Come up from the bottom, come up from the depths again, shall you? Have you? Up, 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 up. Gun down, gun down. Ooh. Someone's getting cheeky. Salutem pavidos. Solite timere. Gloriosamente resol Yeah, no. It absolutely would be. It absolutely would be. You're absolutely right about that part of Quillen. I just want to know how the fuck this even happened. You know? It's like, yeah, the Arsenal Bird's defenses are fucking fantastic and make any attack on the Arsenal Bird basically suicidal. But what I want to know is... if the... okay, so I understand how the Arsenal Bird had that. I don't know how the Arsenal Bird had them, or why the Arsenal Bird had them, but that does nothing about the how. Yep. Yep, well, should have thought again, Count. Surprised me too, don't worry about it. Turn. Shit. Come back around, do it again. Another ballast tank down.
That's a pretty small window, but I know Trigger can pull it off.
PAVIDOS, SALUTEM PAVIDOS, Voyage, Expergis Gemini, SALUTEM Magnus. What are you doing, Torres? Surrender. Took you long enough. Torres. Yar heart, yo ho ho, and away we go. We surrender. Don't fucking kill us.
All aircraft, cease fire.
That's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it.
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered. That's a breach of
Yep,
international law.
that's gonna bite us in the ass. Just keep waiting.
What do we do?
Keep watching.
Prohibited.
I hold international law so dearly. We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
Yep. And honestly, considering the nature of 444, I kind of get where Count's coming from.
We're currently making preparations to be disarmed.
Oh, this is new. This is new. Yeah, no. Yeah, you have to hand over all the anime and the nuke, Torres. Hand over all the anime and the nuke.
Terminal guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark. Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a gunnery officer, I had to aim at an enemy ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm.
Oh boy.
The seas were rough that day.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here's a question. Was your plan elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know?
Yeah, we live in a society.
Stop them, Trigger.
We live in a... Kill that mute son of a bitch, make his screen shake a lot.
Stop attacking immediately.
Charged up. Target is the Ocean capital of Torres.
Here we go. 1 million lives. Good, got him. Fuck, I missed.
It's okay. The shell will miss.
Yep. We hit your gun. That's what happened, Torres. I will flood this back of the submarine to give the gun the elevation it needs. You should have just let me keep my anime, you fucking scum.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, there we go. And that'll give the gun the elevation it needs. Hits away. Go. Come around. 1 minute, 10 left. Come on. Not gonna be that simple, Torres. Down it goes. Woo!
Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
And down goes the alicorn. Don't you see? 1 million lives. Look at it burn. Look at the alicorn. Oh, I forgot I did that. I forgot I did that. That's real pretty right there.
The alicorn's hull is severely damaged. No, it's completely
Down,
split in two.
down goes
That's our final
the
answer.
alicorn. And down with it goes Matias Torres. A bigger explosion, Dusk. Is a submarine splitting in two not a big enough explosion for you? Is that not a big enough explosion for you, Dusk? Because a submarine splitting in two is a pretty fucking big explosion. I gotta say, that's a pretty fucking big explosion. You're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever. No, that was not the nuke, Aquilin. That was not the nuke going off. That is another phenomenon that happens when a submarine sinks, when a submarine is destroyed. And you'll see this a lot when submarines when a submarine is destroyed. That is the force of the water crushing the submarine's hull because the integrity of its pressure vessel has been compromised.
Just all of it.
That's right.
That was not an explosion. That was an implosion. That is what happens when water eats, when enough water eats something that cannot resist it.
There are others who show the way to everyone else. Those who stand at the forefront to cast the light. Those who follow them can't help but feel that they're in the right hands. That
They'll make it.
This is an era where there isn't a singular answer, like a quiz question.
Stick with trigger and you'll make it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and by the way, Jaeger will come up later. Well, I say later, but more like earlier. Because you know how Jaeger the nuke missed Tyranitar, and the trajectory it's on was the kind of trajectory where it broke up in the atmosphere. Because that's the thing about atmospheric reentry. If you can get something onto the right kind of trajectory, it will either skip off the atmosphere or shatter and will basically break up into small pieces when it hits the atmosphere. Yeah, Harling didn't make it. Not like that was much of a loss anyways.
Operation is
You have to understand, I really don't like Ace Combat 5.
Yeah.
I really don't like Ace Combat 5. And part of that, and Harling kind of represents a lot of what I don't like about Ace Combat 5, which is this really half-baked narrative about how war is bad, but not for any reason. Just because, not because of what war does, but because it says that war is bad, but instead of showing you how war is bad, it just repeatedly tells you that war is bad with increasing volume. Ace Combat 4, on the other hand, a game I do like, tells you that war is bad, and then it shows you precisely why war is bad.
Won't need that
It
wake-up call
shows
every
you the
2 hours
suffering
anymore.
that war creates on the
Only
ground
summary
level.
is fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
78 hours and 52 minutes.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
3 days without sleep is
Now to the conclusion. Assuming that 3 strikes is a singularity, why not terminate him?
There is a fact that has been observed in all of the missions 3 Strikes has taken part in. All dependent elements that either mimic or follow the subject have increased chances of survival.
Try to be more sensuous.
Go Trigger's way, you'll make it.
He leads the way.
Na, na, na. Da-na-na. I love how this thing is
really
literally
how you
just,
laugh?
its name is literally one letter away from Alexa. Alexa, never mind. Woo! And that, my friends, that is the best part of Ace Combat 7. That is the part that I wanted to get to so badly after we finished the main campaign. And now, here we are. Here we are at the conclusion of the best part of its story. So, next time we will be... Let's see, what will we be doing? I have it listed. See what we'll be doing on Thursday. So, on Thursday, I will be over on Renvalia's channel, where we will be continuing to talk about tabletop games, particularly Pathfinder 2nd Edition, a system that I personally don't have much familiarity with, but she is very fond of. And then on Sunday, actually no, Thursday will be Perfect Dark, one of the more interesting early FPSs ever made. It does Tyranitar, but even on the console versions of the game, it is riddled with cheaters. Oh, did she? We were talking the other day about talking about Pathfinder. I'll see what happens with that. But so yes, Thursday we'll be doing Perfect Dark. Saturday, assuming that she's not taking a break, I'll be on Renvalia's channel where we'll be talking about tabletop games. And then on Sunday, we will have an opportunity to see, not exactly, but something similar. We'll be very similar place to Torres' perspective with Silent Hunter 4. I know the schedule says Silent Hunter 3, but Silent Hunter 4 actually works with OBS. 3 doesn't, which is a shame because I rather like 3. But for now, I'm going to leave you with, who should we go and say hello to? Playing Ace Combat 7. Let's have a look at that as well. Ikimaru, Tumblago, Collected Garbage. No. None of them are doing anything interesting. If she was on, she would be the perfect candidate for this, but unfortunately, Velik is not here. I know who we're going to go and say hello to. I know exactly who we're going to go say hello to. She is currently playing Jump King, and she has played other Ace Combat games in the past. So I'm going to leave you in the I'm going to go say hello to Margot, who I absolutely love. And as for the raid message, what else but Torres' battle cry? What else would we use?